All right, today we're going on an adventure. We're heading to the very roof of the world to explore the incredible facts and, some of the hidden stories behind the one and only Mount Everest, a mountain that's been challenging and absolutely captivating us for generations.
So let's just start with the sheer scale of this thing. The official height of Mount Everest is a mind-boggling 8,848.86 meters. Just try to picture that for a second. That's almost 9 kilometers shooting straight up into the sky.
And for those of us who think in feet, that's 29,031.7 feet. This is, without a doubt, the highest point on the surface of our planet. It literally pierces the very edge of the atmosphere where jumbo jets cruise. So yeah, when we say it's the roof of the world, we're not kidding. So where in the world is this giant? Well, it's nestled right in the majestic Himalayas, straddling the border between Nepal and the Tibet region of China. And this location, it's absolutely central to its story, its culture, and of course the immense challenges of trying to climb it.
But see, reaching that summit, it isn't just a really, really long walk. It's about surviving one of the most hostile environments you can possibly imagine. Which brings us to the extreme conditions that climbers have to face. Let's start with the cold. The unbelievable cold. At the summit, temperatures can plummet to a bone-shattering minus 60 degrees Celsius. That is minus 76 degrees Fahrenheit. At that temperature, any exposed skin can get frostbite in less than a minute. Just crazy.
And hey, if the cold somehow doesn't get you, the wind just might. The jet stream can literally hammer the summit with winds over 200 kilometers per hour. That's 125 miles per hour. We're talking the same force as a major hurricane.
And all of this leads to the ultimate barrier. Once you get above 8,000 meters, you enter what's grimly but very accurately called the death zone. The air up there is just so thin that the human body simply can't survive. Without supplemental oxygen, you are, quite literally, running out of time.
Now these extreme conditions, they really set the stage for these incredible stories of both human achievement and, well, profound loss. This brings us to the human drama that's been unfolding on these slopes for decades now.
The ultimate triumph, the big one, came on May 29, 1953. Sir Edmund Hillary, a beekeeper from New Zealand, and Tenzing Norgay, a highly experienced Sherpa from Nepal, did what so many people thought was impossible. They became the first confirmed team to stand on top of the world. But for every incredible story of success, there is a very sobering flip side. To date, more than 300 people have lost their lives trying to climb Everest. It's just a stark reminder of the immense risks that are involved every single step of the way.
And the harsh reality of that death zone is that recovering anyone is often just impossible. Because of the extreme danger, most of those who have passed away, they remain on the mountain, frozen in time. They serve as these somber and sometimes even named landmarks for those who follow.
But the story of Everest isn't just about history and hardship. The mountain itself and our relationship with it, it's constantly evolving. So let's take a look at the surprising side of the modern Everest. So there are two main highways to the top, so to speak. Most climbers take what's called the South Col route, which starts in Nepal. The other major path is the North Col, and that's accessed from Tibet. Both of them present their own totally unique set of challenges. Okay, now here's a question you probably wouldn't expect to ask about a place so remote and dangerous. Can you actually get cell service up there? And the answer, believe it or not, is yes. Since 2010, cell towers have been installed, and you can now get 4G service near the base camps. It's this incredible blend of ancient geology and modern tech that lets climbers send updates and photos from the very edge of the world.
Ever wonder where the name Everest even came from? Well, it was named after Sir George Everest, who was a British Surveyor General of India. But here's the kicker, the great irony. He never actually saw the peak himself, and apparently even objected to having it named after him.
And this might just be the most fascinating fact of all. Everest isn't just a static rock. Thanks to the ongoing collision of tectonic plates, the mountain is still growing. It gets about 4 millimeters, or 0.16 inches, taller every single year. It's a living, breathing part of our planet.
And that just reminds us, right? Even the most famous places on Earth aren't set in stone. They're still evolving, still full of surprises. It really makes you wonder, if a mountain this well-known is still changing, what other incredible secrets does our world still hold for us to discover?